What's up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more. We are doing a review. This is a Casket review on a Netflix original that came out in May. This movie released May 24th, 2024. This is a Netflix original starring Mrs. Jennifer Lopez. This is Atlas. I reacted to the trailer on this channel a while ago when it was first released. I was very skeptical about this. I thought it looked pretty good, but I wasn't clearly sure what direction they were going with. Obviously, from the alien shirt, you could tell that I'm really into space films. Like, I like Alien and Predator. I love, if you go into anime, I'm a huge Gundam fan my entire life. So, mech, space, exploration, huge, like, Power Rangers in space fan, like, all that, you know, all those different things of mecha and space and this and that, and AI, like Terminator is a big thing I'm into. All that's my realm, my entire life. So when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this could potentially be going a lot of different directions. And it's a really good trailer because it doesn't fully tell you what it's trying to do. Like, where the plot of this movie is. It doesn't tell you the plot, which is amazing. I love that. Thank you. Make more trailers like that. But Netflix does a really good job of teasing here, which is perfect. I don't know what this movie is going to be about. It looks good, but like, it also looks like it could be a massive flop, which is fine to make your movie look like it could go bad, because when it doesn't go bad, people feel relief. So even if it's not the most amazing thing, but if you set yourself up for failure and overachieve, whether you just barely cross the line, people are going to be very excited because they were expecting the worst, which I think is a good tactic, not to make it look like utter crap, but just to make it like, I can't tell, like, make it a mystery, make it very hard to figure out what's going on here, while also visually pleasing the eye and making you want to watch. Great trailer. The movie itself actually blew me away. I was thoroughly impressed. I thought this movie was great. So obviously I put spoiler warning. We'll talk about this. So I want to say, because I feel like the way I'm going to talk about this movie doesn't fully reflect the score and the rating I'm going to give it, because I'm going to talk really well about it, because I was expecting it to not be this good. I was expecting it to be a low 2, maybe even a 1. Start off visually. This movie looks great. Acting here is pretty great. Almost, you know, there is a large chunk of the film where it's just J-Lo by herself acting to a voice, to an AI voice. You know, you get to a certain point in the film, there's very minimal interaction, and for an actress to pull that off, basically just talking dialogue to an inanimate object, pretty solid. I think that's good. I think the acting here was pretty solid. I think the visuals here were pretty great. I thought the editing was really fantastic. The story was good, but it was almost too detailed, and the pacing of the explanation was kind of spotty throughout. I thought it was good. I thought it was enjoyable. It took me, there was a couple times where I had to rewind a little bit just to be like, wait, did I understand that properly? In the leading thing. So basically, we're in a world where J-Lo's character's mother has created basically AI. Is like was the leading like expert in it, and she doesn't trust computers and AI and this and that. She's against it because she saw whatever. She was raised with like an AI cyborg, whatever, and that person that she was raised with has like become a terrorist and has taken over the world basically. And they've been devising ways to take them out their whole life. So like, I like that back and forth. She doesn't trust like the AI and syncing the mental whatever with the mech. She ends up in a mech, forced to do it. She's a scientist, not a combat. Things go wrong. She's ended up in a situation where she has to step in and do things. And I really liked the way this was told. I don't necessarily like the way it was explained throughout, but I really like the way things folded and the situations here. And I thought it was a little slow in the middle. I thought the buildup was pretty heavy, almost too heavy. And then when it got there, it felt like the whole story quickly flew. Like it's like you hit a climax and then phoom, down, and then, but didn't go all the way down, just stayed there and hovered for the rest of the movie until this final scene where it went back up and back down. It was very strange. It felt like there was two climactic moments in this movie that like made it peaks. I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 3.7, very close to being a 3.8. Like, it was so close to being a 3.8. It's good. It really is a lot better than I was expecting it to be, but it's still not amazing. There still feels like her acting isn't the best in the world. It's good for what it is, and I give her credit for having to not have anyone to act off of. Like, I'm assuming someone was there, but like her face talking to, like, the way they filmed it and the way they edited it works. I really liked it. I think it was good for what it is. This is Atlas, starring Jennifer Lopez. It is a Netflix original you can check out right now. It was released on May 24th, 2024. This is the final casket. You can get in the comments, talk about this. Remember, this is the home to Lamest Taste, where you could subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. And do me a massive favor and stay lame.